Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's Primetime Bulletin. Now headlines. A tragic landslide claimed the lives of 7 people, including a minor, in Ashwini, Tripura Para, a remote village in South Tripura district's Sandi Bazar subdivision. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud led the Supreme Court in resuming the hearing of the Kolkata doctor murder case on August 22 and directed the protesting doctors to return to work, assuring them of protection. Ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Ukraine, former chairman of Verkhovna Rada, Dmytro Razumkov, commented on India advocating peace and said everyone needs peace. However, one should also understand red lines. Actor turned politician Vijay unveiled the flag and symbol of his party, Tamil Naglaga Vetri Kazakam TVK, at a party office in Chennai on Thursday. The Ayodhya administration on Thursday demolished 1/3 of the shopping complex, which is owned by the accused of rape Mohit Khan. Now for the news in detail. A tragic landslide claimed the lives of 7 people, including a minor, in Ashwini, Tripura Para, a remote village in South Tripura district's Sandi Bazar subdivision. The incident occurred late Wednesday night amid ongoing heavy rains that have drenched the region for 3 consecutive days. Officials confirmed that 5 of the victims belonged to one family. The landslide, triggered by continuous rainfall, struck around 11:30 p.m., sweeping away 2 houses. Fortunately, some family members had already relocated to relief camps and were spared. Rescue teams arrived at the scene on Thursday and recovered 6 bodies, with efforts still underway to locate the remaining victims. The deceased have been identified as Umacharan Tripura, 25 years, Mandira Tripura, 23, Prasenjit Tripura, 21, Ajay Tripura, 16, Ragesh Tripura, 18, Joydika Tripura, 21 and Kumtusai Tripura, 3 years.
এই পরিবারের মধ্যে
এই পরিবারে জীবিত আরো আছে এক পরিবারে 3 জন আর এক পরিবারে 7 জন।
তারা কি এখানে আসিল না রাত্রিবেলা?
আগের দিনে আসলে যে পরিবার এটা শরণার্থী হিসেবে আমরা এখানে স্কুলে শিফট করা হয়েছে। এখন বাকি যে 2 পরিবার হেরা মোটামুটি এখানে রয়েছে। এরপরে যে 3 জন বেঁচে রয়েছে ওনারাও অনেক ইনজুর।
তারাও কি ঘরে আসিল?
তারাও ঘরে আসিল। কোনো রকম ভাবে তারা ওই থেকে বের হয়ে আরেক জায়গায় পালিয়ে যায় আর কি।
এখানে টোটাল কত পরিবার আছে?
টোটাল যে 2 পরিবার।
পুরা এই পাড়াতে কত পরিবার আছে?
4 পরিবার।
4 পরিবার। 2 পরিবার একদম শেষ আছে।
5 পরিবার না?
11:30 পর্যন্ত আসছিলাম। এরপরে একটু বাতি জ্বালিয়ে মনে করে গ্যাস লাইট তো পাইছি। এরপরে ওই বাতি নিভে যাওয়া নেই। তারপরে গ্যাস লাইট তো হইতো যাই ফট করে চলে আসি কোন ভাগে দি কিছুই আর বুঝতে পারলাম না।
তখনই মাটি হয়েছে?
হ্যাঁ তখনই মাটি।
কটা বাজে তখন?
তখন 11:30
মাটি পড়ছে তখন?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ।
কতজন মারা গেছে?
7 জন মারা গেছে।
কতজন পাওয়া গেছে?
হ্যাঁ
কতজন পাওয়া গেছে?
এখন পর্যন্ত 6 জন পাওয়া গেছে, আর একজন পাইছে না।
আপনার কি লাগে মারা গেছে? তারা
মারা গেছে যে 3টা ছেলে, একটা বড় ছেলের বউ আর একটা নাতিনি।
আপনার ছেলে 3 জন?
হ্যাঁ।
হ্যাঁ।
আর আমার ছোট ভাই আর ভাই।
The National Conference and the Congress will contest the forthcoming assembly election in Jammu and Kashmir together and have formed an alliance. The formal announcement of the tie-up was made by NC patron Farooq Abdullah in Srinagar on Thursday after he and his son Omar met Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and the leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha Rahul Gandhi. The alliance has been finalized and by this evening, the details of seat sharing will be announced. The alliance is for 90 seats, Farooq Abdullah said. He said people have suffered much in the last 10 years and statehood is a prime concern. Earlier, Rahul Gandhi asserted that it was his and his party's duty to ensure that the people of Jammu and Kashmir get their democratic rights back and that statehood is restored.
बहुत कॉर्डियल एटमॉस्फेयर में मुलाकात हुई और जो अलायंस है वो ऑन ट्रैक है और इंशाल्लाह ये बिल्कुल अच्छी तरह से अलायंस चलेगी।
सीट्स का क्या हुआ है?
सीट्स का भी बहुत अच्छा अरेंजमेंट
फाइनल हुआ अलायंस आपने?
जी हाँ, फाइनल हो गया है। आज शाम को उस पर दस्तखत हो जाएंगे और ये सब आपके सामने आ जाएगा।
सर, ये पूरे 90 सीट्स पे
ये पूरे 90 सीट्स
पे अलायंस।
Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud led the Supreme Court in resuming the hearing of the Kolkata doctor murder case. The Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud directed protesting doctors to return to work on August 22 amid widespread outrage over the tragic Kolkata rape and murder incident, assuring them of protection. The court emphasized the increasing violence against medical professionals and suggested several reforms for their safety, especially for women.
Going to take any adverse action against the doctors. Let them first come back to work, and then if there's any difficulty, just talk to us in the court here. We'll make sure that there is no adverse action against the doctors. We quite see that they were all upset about the fact that there was a very serious incident which took place. Once the doctors, we hope, resume duty, then we will prevail upon the authorities not to take any adverse action.
Yes.
How does the public health infrastructure run if the doctors don't resume work?
Lord, on behalf of the AIMS doctor residents, Lord, Nagpur, Lord, on account of their being participating in the agitation and the protest, Lord, now they are being victimized, Lord, on one ground or the other, being marked absent.
If they are not on
Lord, but they were doing the emergency duties, Lord. But because they were participating in the
are they at work? If they are not at work, they'll be marked absent. How can we ask them to do something?
not allowing in the exams, Lord, in one way or the other, Lord. If a lenient will be taken, Lord, if a lenient will be taken.
If they are on duty, they will not be marked absent. If they are not on duty, the law will have to follow its course. How can we tell the administration to to write something which is not correct?
Not with respect to the exams and all that, Lord, the lenient will be taken, Lord, because of this reason, Lord, they were on protesting or on strike.
That's all right. So ask them to first return to work.
Yes.
Once they return to work, then if nobody is going to take any adverse action against the doctors,
that
all come back to work.
Word from your Lordship will work, Lord, for them.
Let them first come back to work, and then if there's any difficulty, just talk to us in the court here. We'll make sure that there is no adverse action against the doctors.
Very well.
We quite see that they were all upset about the fact that there was a very serious incident which took place, but let them first report to work, and then once having reported,
they have reported back, Lord. They have reported back.
We'll be right back after a short break, so stay tuned.
RCF दालमिया सीमेंट है RCF एक्सपर्ट, यानी रूफ, कॉलम और फाउंडेशन एक्सपर्ट। दालमिया सीमेंट, RCF स्ट्रॉन्ग तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग।
Hello Nagaland, Unison Hearing Clinic, Dimapur pra ekta free hearing checkup organize kori ase aru yate hearing aids laga saman bishide super summer discount bi dibole ase. Free hearing camp du August 28, 29 aru 30 day thakibo. Pujur 9 AM pra sham 5:30 PM tak. Hunibole dikdar dhaga sob clinic de ahibole swagat ase aru checkup do free hobo. Free camp de bahar para ahya certified audiologists para hearing capacity test kuribo aru latest digital hearing aids kan chulabole trial dibo sob free bara. Moikan lukute hearing aid brands sob laga products ase battery pra operate kuriya laga recharge kurubole pariya laga kan pahade natikhya laga alag shapes sizes aro colors laga hearing aids pai jabo. Itu logote 100% waterproof thaga aro phone logote connect kurigina calls aro videos kan bi sabole pariya laga technology kan pai jabo. Itu super summer sale day digital hearing aid kinia sobte 20 to 30% discount tak dia ase aro attractive exchange offers khan bi ase mane apni khan laga burana hearing aid anigina nijor choice laga latest product exchange kurigina loi jabole paribo apni khan laga pacha parents aro grandparents kun hunibole diktar pai tai khan ge anigina check up kuribi aro exciting offers khan laga faida bi uthabi Welcome back. Trinamool Congress MP Abhishek Banerjee on Thursday stated that the state governments must act and urgently push the centre for a comprehensive anti-rape law to ensure swift and strict justice. He further added that any step of a lesser gravity is tragically ineffective and merely symbolic. Taking the social media platform X, Banerjee wrote that over the past 10 days, while the nation has been protesting against the RG Kar Medical College incident and demanding justice, 900 rapes have occurred across different parts of India.
On the directions of the Supreme Court, very clearly signals the complete loss of faith in the TMC government. The buck stops with the Chief Minister of West Bengal. Mamata Banerjee has lost the confidence of the people of West Bengal and the country. Her position and continuation of Chief Minister is undefendable and untenable. It reminds you of what happened 50 years back in a sordid saga of resignation with an American President, Richard Nixon. August 9th, the same day this heinous rape happened in 1974, Richard Nixon resigned as American President because he was involved in a cover-up. The situation in West Bengal is similar because every hour the Chief Minister continues as, in office, it is damaging the fabric of democracy. I think, she should immediately resign in the best interest of the 10.3 crore people of West Bengal. Today, the CBI is going to submit its status report. Many truths are going to come out. But what stands out is the role of the police, which both the High Court and the Supreme Court have heavily come down. Rather, the way the police has mishandled and misused the situation. Right from the beginning, the High Court had very clearly said before it transferred the case to the CBI that the police, the West Bengal police, had not even done a proper didn't take statements on record. They didn't file FIR. They delayed filing the FIR. And you would remember how it was the West Bengal police which had allowed a renovation to happen very near the crime scene. And precisely this was the reason when the High Court said they didn't have confidence in the West Bengal police, they transferred it to CBI. After it was transferred to CBI and CBI was investigating it, there, what happened on August 14th night when the mobs came and vandalized the place, right under the eyes of the West Bengal police. Who's the police minister? Mamata Banerjee. The West Bengal police doesn't secure the crime scene, but they're busy cancelling football matches and, and summoning more than 60 people, whoever is speaking, for the victims and seeking justice. Today you saw the West Bengal government, after an afterthought, removing officials of the hospital department, and they have just done some perfunctory suspensions. The question which comes to mind is, as police minister, why has Mamata Banerjee, what is the reason, who is she trying to protect, why has she not taken substantial action on the police personnel who have failed, according to the High Court and the Supreme Court, and there is a complete breakdown of machinery. What is the compulsion of Mamata Banerjee as police minister to not take strict action on the police personnel? And also look at the attitude of the India Alliance and others. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, when talking about this heinous and tragic incident, says it was a distraction. An MP of the TMC says this gives an opportunity for women to go with their boyfriends when they gather in protest. And Mr. Ramesh Tikayat yesterday says this is a conspiracy against Mamata Banerjee's government. You think the High Court and the Supreme Court are involved in a conspiracy against Mamata Banerjee's government? We are reiterating very clearly, when the CBI is going to submit its status report, it is better, before the truth stumble out, that Mamata Banerjee immediately resigns as the Chief Minister of West Bengal, because she has lost all moral right to continue as Chief Minister. And What has happened in West Bengal is a blot on democracy. It's a scar in our history. And I think, it's time she steps down.
In response to the ongoing severe flood crisis, Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha announced on Thursday that 11 teams from the National Disaster Response Force (NDRF) are being dispatched to the state from Assam and Arunachal Pradesh to aid in rescue operations. In addition, helicopters will be deployed to evacuate individuals stranded in flooded areas. Dr. Saha made this statement following a phone call with Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who assured the swift dispatch of rescue teams. Expressing gratitude to the Home Minister for the quick response, Dr. Saha affirmed that the state's administrative machinery has been working tirelessly to assist those in distress. He also shared that additional boats will accompany the NDRF teams to enhance rescue efforts. According to the State Disaster Management Report, over 34,000 people have been relocated to relief camps across Tripura. The ongoing floods and landslides have resulted in 10 fatalities, with 2 others injured due to the heavy rains.
ভয়াবহ অবস্থা তো আগে হয়নি, আমি একটা কথাই বলবো, কেউ যেন আতঙ্কিত না হয়। এবং আমরা এর আগেও বারংবার মাইকিং করেছি যে সবাই যেন চলে আসে, ঘর থেকে চলে আসে। অমরপুরের অবস্থা একটু খুব বাজে অবস্থা সেখানে। তো আজকে সকালে আবার আমি মাননীয় হোম মিনিস্টারের সাথে কথা বললাম, উনি আশ্বস্ত করেছেন এবং উনি অনেকগুলো 2টো হেলিকপ্টার পাঠাচ্ছেন যাতে এয়ারলিফটিং করা যায়। তাছাড়া এনডিআরএফ টিম অনেকগুলো পাঠাচ্ছে। আর ভোটের কথা আমি বললাম, আবার যে আমাদের ভোটগুলো আছে সেগুলো তো একটু বাদে এগুলো সব পৌঁছে যাবে। তো সবাই সহযোগিতা করছে, আমাদের অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশন সাথে আছে এবং আমাদের যারা এসডিআরএফ এনডিআরএফ ত্রিপুরাতে 2টো টিম আছে, সবাই মিলে কিন্তু আমরা 24/7 আমরা আছি। আমিও সারা রাত্র ধরে মনিটর করছিলাম। তো এখন তো ঘুমের বিষয় না, তো ন্যাচারাল ক্যালামিটি ভেরি ডিফিকাল্ট না, তো এটাকে তো আমাদের হাতে নেই। তবুও চেষ্টা করছি সব জায়গায়। এখন আবার যাব অফিসে বসে আবার মনিটর করব সব জায়গায় কি হচ্ছে। কন্টিনিউয়াস মনিটরিং চলছে।
কোথাও কোনো লিকেজের খবর
না, লিকেজ কি নেই। আমার সাথে একটু আগে সেক্রেটারি মহোদয়রা এসেছেন, বাড়িতে কথা বলেছেন যে এটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি লিকেজ না, কিন্তু যেখানে লিকেজ হচ্ছে সেগুলোকে ওরা বন্ধ করছে। মানে এরকম অ্যালার্মিং কিছু না, কিন্তু ডেঞ্জার লেভেলের অনেক উপরে জল যাচ্ছে। এটা হচ্ছে সবচেয়ে বড় জিনিস, যে ডেঞ্জার লেভেল আছে তার থেকে জল বেশি উপরে যাচ্ছে। না, ওইটা তো দিতেই হবে, এছাড়া তো উপায় নেই। এটা তো অটোমেটিক্যালি স্লুইস গেট খুলে যায় যখন একটা মিনিমাম লেভেলে ম্যাক্সিমাম লেভেলে চলে আসে, খুলে যায়। তো এটা খুললে অ্যাটলিস্ট এই দিকের চারিদিকে যখন ছড়িয়ে যায় তো প্রেশারটা কম থাকে। এটা তো সেইভাবেই চলে।
We'll take another short break, so stay tuned.
In ordinary cement, the TMT bar catches rust and weakens the dhalai. Only Star Dhalai Master solidly holds the dhalai. Solid dhalai, mazboot ghar. Star Dhalai Master.
গৰমতে পেট আৰু মনকে ঠাণ্ডা ৰাখে তো কি মুখি খালি মিঠাহে লাগে ইটো হেলদি আছে UHT ট্ৰিটেড আৰু চাফাবি আছে থাত ইটো ফ্ৰেছ আছে আৰু মুজাবি ওয়াও কেভিন্টাৰ লাসি মিঠাবি হেলদি বি
কেভিন্টাৰ লাসি মিঠাবি হেলদি বি
গৰমতে পেট আৰু মনকে ঠাণ্ডা ৰাখে তো কি মুখি খালি মিঠাহে লাগে ইটো হেলদি আছে UHT ট্ৰিটেড আৰু চাফাবি আছে থাত ইটো ফ্ৰেছ আছে আৰু মুজাবি ওয়াও
Welcome back. Ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Ukraine, former chairman of Verkhovna Rada, Dmitry Razumkov, commented on India advocating peace and said everyone needs peace. However, one should also understand red lines. He said it must be understood that Russia is a very big and specific enemy and Ukraine wants its territory back. PM Modi is set to visit Ukraine tomorrow after visiting Poland. He was invited by Ukrainian President Zelensky.
But we must understand red lines for this peace. And I very hope that Mr. Modi will be like one of important advocation of this process. But we must understand that Russia very big and very specific enemy, and we also must understand that Ukraine wants to receive our territory back. But when we get opportunity to speak with such people, such person like Mr. Modi and India, that's why. And for Russia and for Ukraine, this is a partner, and I hope this visit will give a new opportunity for discussion and for receiving better position in this process for my country, for Ukraine. That is why I hope this visit of Prime Minister of India will be another step in this way, in this receiving of peace and receiving of our...
That's all for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.